Sure. So, hey,
Yeah.
Tim, welcome to the Goonis Pick life. I got your name from a friend, and he said that you were excited about your experience with it. And
Yeah.
I wanted to reach out and see if we could share this with the world. We're going to change the guitar industry 2 fingers at a time. And your two fingers are a few of the first to adapt to it. So tell me, what was your first impression, good or bad?
So my first impression was that's a funny looking pick, right? So
that's okay.
And it's bigger, than I'm used to. But after playing with it for a couple hours, it took me maybe an hour to really adjust to it because I pick a lot, and it was interesting. But after a while, what I realized is I don't have to think about how I'm holding the pick or what's happening to the pick.
Okay.
Because I have this terrible technique where I'm picking at an angle backwards. Paul Gilbert does it forwards and he gets his tone that way. And mine just for whatever reason, however, because I've been playing since I was a little kid, I just did it wrong. And I pick sort of backwards at an angle. So my picks go all over the place. I'm doing this constantly when I'm playing, and picks are right. So what this does is it just sits in my hand. I don't have to grip it as hard because it just fits in there, and I don't have to think about holding the pick. I can think about how I'm picking and not the pick itself, which, I mean, I've tried picks with grip on them, different textures, I got metal picks with holes in them. I've tried everything. And it always comes down to the same problem. And maybe it's because of the way I pick at that angle that picks just rotate in my hand a lot. With this, they're not doing that. I'm just holding the pick and I'm playing and not thinking about what the pick is or how to hold it or how to hold on to it or keep from dropping it.
Right.
I'm just holding it and going. So, and it's a nice thickness for me because I'm typically playing with about an 80 millimeter pick. And I think you said this is 770 or so. So it's close to kind of what I like as far as a thickness in a pick. So it's not far. But what I like is I'm picking not so much at that horrible angle anymore. I'm picking a little close to a normal flat hitting the pick as opposed to, the side of the pick. But what this does is it sits right there. And because of the way my index finger is sitting in here, it doesn't spin. It stays right where it's supposed to be. So I don't have to think about, where it's going, or do I got to turn my hand to adjust, during a solo. I'm just playing. I'm not thinking about holding this. What this does is it just sits in my hand. I don't have to grip it as hard because it just fits in there, and I don't have to think about holding the pick. I can think about how I'm picking and not the pick itself, which, I mean, I've tried picks with grip on them, different textures, I got metal picks with holes in them. I've tried everything.
This shape, I believe, will change the industry. It'll take some time, but 2 fingers at a time, we will get guys to be more comfortable playing. They don't have to look at the pick tip to see where they're at. You can focus on your music more. And then we really want guys to be able to play longer, right? We want to be able in comfort,
Yeah.
And you're usually you have to stop after a couple hours because you just don't have the endurance in your hands anymore.
Yeah.
With a relaxed grip, you can play longer.
Yeah, in my fingers. So a normal pick, if I pick up any other pick, like a perloid or whatever, so as I'm playing, it's doing this between my fingers and it's spinning around, and I constantly have to readjust, and they get, if I'm playing it in a live situation, they get sweaty, I just toss them and pick up another one.
Right. Instead of rotating.
Right. It gets annoying to have to feel for it. So I'll just toss it and pick up another one.
And your testimony was amazing, and I appreciate your time. And
Well,
I'll reach out in a few weeks, and we'll see how it's going.
Awesome.
All right, great.
Good,
Thank
man.
you so much. All right. Bye.
All right. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.